This is the moment a distraught father who had just watched his daughter killed by a speedboat propeller brawled with the man now accused over her death. Horrified onlookers captured the moment off-duty cop Arjan Tase, who is now facing a manslaughter charge over Jonada's death, came back to shore, and was confronted by Bledar. Pictures show Tase, wearing pink swimming shorts, locking armed with Bledar, in black, as people rush to separate them. Images of the brawl were posted online by Albania's former Prime Minister Sali Berisha in the wake of the tragedy. Recounting the horror date to local media, Bledar said, "I was bathing together with my daughter near the shore. I saw a white boat with 2 people on board. The boat parked on the beach near a hotel and I saw a girl get off from there. He recalled how a woman and children got into the boat, which then set off again to an area roped off for swimmers, heading towards him and his daughter. It came in our direction and came at hellish speed and separated me and the girl. I dived down under the water and the craft hit my daughter with the engine part, cutting her all over. I saw that the vehicle left, but then the boatman came back, stopping the boat and coming to the shore. Islamatine, a teacher who was on the beach that day, recalled on Facebook how Bledar came up to him afterwards and said, "I should have died instead of her." Tase was arrested a short time later, and is due in court in the city of Bledar today. Investigators say he was taking members of his own family from Porto Palermo to Patum, a distance of around 5 miles, when the crash happened. They say he drove through an area meant only for swimmers, that was clearly marked with buoys, and up onto the beach. After dropping off his relatives, he put the boat back into the water in the same area, and pulled some dangerous maneuvers. It was then that he hit Jonada as she played around 15 feet offshore. The boat's spinning propeller blades caused serious injuries that led to immediate loss of life, a police spokesman said. Tase is now being investigated for negligent homicide, while 15 police officers who were supposed to be guarding the water that day have been sacked. Tase, reportedly a police chief from the city of El Paso, is due to appear in court in Bledar today. Hundreds of candles and flowers have been placed where Jonada lost her life, as well as in front of the Prime Minister's office. Protests have also broken out across the country in fury at the death, with dozens of marchers clashing with police in the capital of Tirana yesterday. They are called for the resignation of the Interior Minister, the head of police, and the Tourism Minister, accusing the state of killing Jonada, local media says. It is the third such accident to happen on the beaches of Albania this summer. A couple were injured by a speedboat on Jail Beach, also in southern Albania, last month, while a second 7-year-old child was hurt in a crash just 2 days later. Mirella Cambaro, the tourism minister, has laid blame for the crash at the feet of Tase and the national chief of police. She told Albanian Daily News, "An angel is no longer among us because of the stupidity of a man who broke every law, every rule and every norm with tragically irreversible consequences." With awareness that there are no words to serve as a consolation for the parents, the family for the tragedy they suffered, the request goes to justice to do its job, without compromise, with maximum punishment for anyone who breaks the law. The request goes to the state police as well, to each of its employees in the territory, to be at the level of vigilance and punishment that the uniform imposes on them.